Hello and welcome to the Kennedy Center's Couch Concert Series. In partnership with Muslim advocates and Shangri-La Museum of Islamic Arts, Culture, and Design. My name is Ascia Sahar and I'll be your host tonight. So a little bit of a background about myself, since we'll be together for the next hour, is that I'm a writer, I'm a mother of three, and I'm a first-generation immigrant. My mother is Afghan, my father is Palestinian, and I was born as a refugee in Pakistan. I spent a little bit of time in Germany and made my way here to the United States of America. This is where I call home. And, it's just something about, as a mother, the future I envision for my children here is, a country of tolerance, inclusiveness, and the freedom for them to just dream their little heart's desires, whatever it is, whatever field they want to go into, whatever it is that they want to pursue is all available to them, just like any other child. So with that being said, a little bit about tonight's concert. We're so grateful to partner with the Kennedy Center for this special event. And tonight's concert invites artists to imagine new civic futures where Americans live free from hate and discrimination. This concert launches the American Muslim Futures Project, a collaboration between the civil rights organization Muslim Advocates and the Shangri-La Museum of Islamic Arts, Culture, and Design. You could visit AmericanMuslimFutures.com for more information. Now, I would love to introduce our first musical act, Raef, to the screen. And we will bring him on.
Hey,
How are you?
good. How's it going, Ascia?
I'm doing well. I am so excited to hear you live. I've actually caught a few of your, performances online. And so I'm really just, over the moon to hear you live tonight. So thank you for doing this.
I'm happy to be here. Everyone's on lockdown and everything's going virtual, so this is just one of those things.
It is. And it's thank goodness for technology, because could you imagine if we had to just be in quarantine or just self isolation without any of this? I mean, this still provides some sort of normalcy, I guess. But I want to give you the floor so that you can let our audience know a little bit more about yourself, your background, your passion in music. I'm actually eager to hear myself, so go ahead.
Sure. Hey, salam everyone. Peace. How's it going? My name is Raef. I am from the wonderful state of Maryland, here on the East Coast of the United States. I'm a singer-songwriter and a former high school teacher. It's kind of the same thing. You just have different kinds of audiences. And I write and sing songs for a living, and I absolutely love doing it. So happy to be here to share some music with you all. And I have the live comments up as well, so I'll be reading them. All of my friends from Facebook and YouTube, I would love to read your comments as I perform, because it's as close as I can get to an in-person performance. That's great. Ascia, back to you.
All right, perfect. So, one of the questions that I had for you was, what would you say has been one of your greatest struggles, and how does that experience shape you and your vision for the future of civic life in this country?
Greatest struggles. That's a tough one. I would say that, being born and raised here in the DC area, I often get asked the question, and perhaps you have as well, after people say, "So where are you from?" And I say, "I'm from Maryland." And then they follow up with, "Where are you really from? Where are you from?" Right?
Like, where are you really from?
Right. Where are you really from? So one of the challenges, I guess, that I have come across is identifying who I really am and being confident in that. And it's okay to have a complex identity. I've learned that I can identify as a Marylander, as an American, and also as an Egyptian, where my parents immigrated from. And I think the cultural richness that my background brings and my faith brings to our society is something that should be celebrated. And so that's one thing that I hope for the future, that the richness of our society is in lies in the fact that people coming from around the world and bringing what they have to enrich our society, to make it better.
Yeah.
And that's what I hope for the future, and it's already happening. And hopefully my music reflects some of that.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's the more we find comfort in that, and the more we try to celebrate that, I believe that, especially a situation like this, like having this opportunity is great because, it's a time, like we are in that time.
And
So,
there's very few places in the world where this actually happens, where you have people coming from all over the world with their own culture and their own languages even, and their own faiths, and they're coming to make society better, to enrich society. And so that's something that I am quite proud of, and something that I hope America continues to be a home for that.
yeah, I agree. That was beautifully stated. So if you want to just go ahead and, bless us with your music, I believe that everyone wants to hear.
This first song is a song called Home. And I wrote this a while ago. I took a cross-country trip from here in the DC area all the way to California and back. And it's about home. Bismillah. I've been through sunshine, made friends with the moonlight, traveled the ancient lands and sailed across the seas. Yeah, I'm free when I think and fight for what's right. Ain't nobody gonna tread on me. A place I call mine and yours forever. This land was made for you and me. Yeah. Ain't no place like home, they say. Home is where the heart is, home is where your love is. Ain't no place like home where I'll be me, yeah. Ain't no place like home, they say. Home is where the heart is, home is where your love is. Ain't no place like home where I'll be free, yeah. Our lakes, they praise the great through the Mississippi Valley. Our smiles, they shine from sea to sea. In Him we'll all trust, be free forever. Home of the brave is where I'll be. From York that's all new to the city of angels, God bless this land for you and me. Yeah. Ain't no place like home, they say. Home is where the heart is, home is where your love is. Ain't no place like home where I'll be me, yeah. Ain't no place like home, they say. Home is where the heart is, home is where your love is. Ain't no place like home where I'll be free, yeah. Thank you. I like to check the live comments because it's fun to see what people are saying live. Hey, salam everyone. Hey, what's up everyone? So my next song is actually ties into this idea of home. And it's a folk song. It's probably one of the most famous folk songs in the world. And it's a song that the people of Medina, Yathrib, sang to welcome Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, into their city. And in our tradition, we know that the people of Mecca, where Prophet Muhammad was from, were not very kind to him. And he was persecuted, him and his family and his friends. And so they left Mecca to the city of Medina. And they were welcomed with open arms and with love. And so this song is really a song about hope for the future and welcoming those who are different than us into our space and into our lives. And if you go anywhere in the world today, you will find people singing this very song. From as far off as Indonesia, to parts of the Middle East, to sub-Saharan Africa, and here in the United States. And so this is my American folk version of Tala al-Badru alayna, the bright moon rose over us. Bismillah. وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع ما دعا لله داع. Oh, the bright moon rose over us from the valley of Weddell, and we owe it to show all our gratefulness when the call is for us all. When the call is for us all. أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا يا خير داع مرحبا يا خير داع. يا حبيبي يا رسول الله حبيبي يا نبي الله حبيبي يا رسول الله حبيبي. You are the sun, you are the moon, you are light upon light. Engkaulah cahaya hati kami, wahai kekasih, wahai Rasul, wahai kekasih, wahai Rasul. طلع البدر علينا بالثنية الوداع. You have brought to this city nobleness. Welcome best caller to the way. طلع البدر علينا.
That was beautiful. Like I caught myself just like swaying. Literally gave me like chills, and thank you for doing that. Thank you. That was amazing. That was really, really amazing. I miss concerts. Like I miss going to concerts. I miss being in that setting, and I didn't realize how much I missed it until I was literally just sitting here just vibing to your music. So,
I miss it too. It's not the same thing, but it's as close as we can get.
Okay, better than nothing at all, right? So
Absolutely.
I'll walk for that. I do want to ask you, because we did touch on this a little bit, how would you say, like, these uncertain times, this moment in time that we're in, has it influenced your music at all? If at all, like, has it brought out like certain emotions and thoughts for you to write and create music? What are your thoughts on that? Has it at
I
all?
think so. I think music is one of those things that is, it's really beautiful because it's transcendent. Even if you don't know the language or the culture, you can still be connected to the singer or to the writer through music. There's very few things in this world that do the same. Food is one of them, but I'm not going to talk about food because we're
No,
fasting, and that's not a really good time to talk about food.
torture. Let's not do that. No,
But music, it reaches deep down into all of us. It's part of our fitra.
no,
From our tradition, fitra is something that is natural. It comes natural to you to be connected to something. When you hear someone sing a song from the heart, it reaches to the heart, as we say. And so, through these uncertain times where we feel disconnected, I think music plays an important role in connecting us across cultures, across faiths, across languages. And I feel so lucky to be in that space where I have the opportunity to create music and to share music, even during these weird times.
no, I really agree. It breaks down every single barrier there might be because it does truly go straight to your core, and it really just strikes a chord within you. So I agree, and no, that was really beautiful.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
yeah, so I believe you have another song for us.
Do we have time? Do we have time to share a few more?
Let's check. Yes, we do.
Okay,
I'm
great. So,
I'm excited. Let's do one more set.
sure. Let's share a few more songs. So this next song is a dream for a better world, really, since we just talked about uncertain times. And this song is called Dream. Bismillah. I've been dreaming of this world, oh won't you come along and dream with me? It's picture perfect in my mind, oh how I wish it would be real. Oh, real. No one living on the streets or digging for a bite to eat. And pain and hunger, nothing but a memory. Let's dream to make it real. Dream your biggest dream. If we dream enough together, we can make it real and lend a helping hand. What we keep won't mean anything once we're gone. No abandoned women struggling hard, trying to make ends meet. No more missing fathers for their sons to be left all alone crying. Oh, crying. Elders and children are all cared for lovingly. No one falling through the cracks of government bureaucracy. Let's dream to make it real. Dream your biggest dream. If we dream enough together, we can make it real and lend a helping hand. What we keep won't mean anything once we're gone. Once we're gone. Once we're gone. Dream, dream, dream. Dream for a better world, dream for better times. It can be hard, but we can still dream. So I'm going to close with this song because I can't wait to see the other artists that are lined up for today's live couch concert. Hope you guys are all comfy in your couches at home, enjoying the music and enjoying our time together through music. So this next song is a letter that I wrote to America, and it's called Dear America. Bismillah. Dear America, my hands on my heart, and I knew from the start there's pain like COVID-19. Dear America, can we still be the land of the free and brave? Whatever happened to the American dream? When will we wake up and realize we're not all free? Why have we grown apart? If we can mend our broken hearts, why are we so unjust? If we say in God we trust, how many heroes will fall until there's no one left at all? Why can't we learn our past so we can be at peace at last? Dear America, dear America, my love is the truth, and I'm pushing you through to change. Dear America, will we just ignore the war on the poor and shame? Whatever happened to when our kids could be free, safe in their own space and not afraid to learn and be? Why have we grown apart? If we can mend our broken hearts, why are we so unjust? If we say in God we trust, how many heroes will fall until there's no one left at all? Why can't we learn our past so we can be at peace at last? Dear America. Thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and enjoy being together, and enjoy giving, and enjoy hoping for the future. And I think that's what this is all about. That's what life is all about. That's what this music is all about. And I love seeing these comments. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening live. Us here in on the East Coast, and those of us celebrating Ramadan in the Muslim tradition, we are all fasting during this month, the month of Ramadan, and it's a month of blessings, and it's a month of hope, and it's a month of mercy. And that is what I wish each and every single one of you watching right now would have in their lives, and in the days to come.
You know, I saw that comment, and it actually, I was like, okay, I'm not the only one who has tears in their eyes listening to your music. Is that what you feel? Is that what you wish people walk away with when they listen to your music? Is that the hope?
I wish for connection, and even though I'm not in person and seeing people's faces as I like to do during an in-person live performance, but seeing the comments is very heartwarming, and yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
to see.
It definitely is. And thank you so much again for your time and for blessing us with your talents.
You're very welcome.
I feel joyful just listening to you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ascia.
It was nice. Losing my voice fasting does this to you sometimes. But it was really great chatting with you. And I guess, this will be our goodbye for now until further.
Thanks so much, Ascia. See you around.
Right. So if you're just tuning in right now, we just want to let you know that we're so grateful to partner with the Kennedy Center for this opportunity. This is in partnership with Muslim Advocates and Shangri-La Museum of Islamic Art, Culture, and Design. You may visit the American Futures Project, AmericanMuslimFutures.com, to learn more about all the beautiful things that they're working on. So next, we are going to bring in our second set of talent for you. We're going to go ahead and bring in the Reminders.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, how are you?
Great. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. You know, we have a little bit more time to go before we break our fast, but I'm holding tight.
Right.
Yep. Over here we have.
Yeah, we have a couple more hours. So
Yep. Yeah.
Right? Colorado.
we're in
Yes.
Colorado. Yes.
Yeah. Which part of Colorado, if you don't mind me asking?
Colorado Springs.
It's beautiful. Oh, I've
Yeah.
been to is it the Biltmore Hotel out there?
The
in
Broadmoor.
Broadmoor. I was close. Beautiful place. You guys are in just beautiful nature all around you.
Yes.
That's nice. So I will go ahead and give you guys the floor so that you can just introduce yourself, let the audience know a little bit about yourself before you get into your set or before I ask you a question and then we get into your set.
Perfect.
Sure. Perfect.
I'm Big Samir.
And we are the Reminders. We currently live in Colorado. I'm originally from Hollis, Queens. And
I was born in Belgium, raised in the Congo. I'm a first generation immigrant.
yes, and we are the first generation of Muslims in our family.
Yes.
So we both converted to Islam. And we have 3 children that are amazing. And this is actually the first time all 3 of our children are fasting for Ramadan. And it's been an incredible experience for us. And it's funny because all of us have been laughing about how our throats have been dry when you're performing and you're speaking and you're fasting. And it's been such an interesting time during this COVID-19 quarantine to explore our music in the depths of our understandings of sounds. And it's been a really great experience and a blessed Ramadan for us. So we're grateful for that.
Absolutely. And we're excited this is actually our first performance since COVID-19. It's our first time going live. So thank you guys for having us.
Well, thank you for being with us. I completely understand what you're talking about. And that is such a blessed feeling to have to know that all 3 of your children are now able to experience this with you. And, you know, of course, there's so many people that are suffering at this time, but there's
Right.
also so much good that is coming out of this period of time. I feel like
Right.
there's a lot of self-reflection. There's a lot of time to just really focus in on what it is that is number one priority in all of our lives. What is it that brings us joy? So it's good to hear that you guys are making the best of this time.
Yeah.
So as partners in marriage and in music, what's a vision or hope you have for the future of civic life as American Muslims? And especially since you guys have children as well.
Well, one thing for us that is incredibly important as Muslims, as Americans, as people from the Black community, as just people in general, is our level of engagement, because I think civics requires a tremendous amount of engagement. And what that means is not waiting for an invitation to be neighborly, not waiting for an invitation to engage, not waiting for an invitation to enrich your community, but being compelled to do what's going to bring the benefit to more people than just yourself. And I think there are a lot of tenets in Islam that predicate us going out into our environment and bringing goodness and neighborliness wherever we go. I think the more that we are intentional about spreading what really, are the biggest aspects of the faith that we're all blessed to be a part of, is that it involves that we be incredibly kind to our neighbors. It involves that we give of ourselves. It involves that we make sure that we're elevating our community through our personal actions and intentions. And I think, when it comes to how we can engage as Muslims, it's really the key word is just engagement. It's wave at your neighbors, talk to them, let people know you as a human being beyond just the labels that people put on each other, because underneath all of those words is a whole human being. And I think it's important as Muslims, as members of any community, that we show people who we are as human beings, our value systems, the beauty of our culture, and we find ways to be together.
And to really support each other as a family. And we try to spread positive values as well, real healthy values.
I love hearing that. I love all of that. No, I couldn't agree anymore. I mean, that it is ingrained in our religious values. It is ingrained in our everyday forms of action, which is a form of worship, just to be kind to your neighbors, to go out there and, even a small thing as a smile is enough.
Exactly. And it's so beautiful to even let people understand that Muslims are not monolithic. You know, we come from so many places and we have so many different languages and different cultural aspects in so many different ways. And I love, Ascia, that people can tune into this Kennedy Center performance and see you and see me and see Samir and see Raef and see that, wow, Islam is not, Muslims are not a monolithic thing. They're not all just one thing or all just one way. We all have been chosen or have chosen to follow a path that inclines us to our neighborhoods, into our communities, into ourselves, into the highest stations of, you know, aspiring to the highest stations of humanity. And I think being able to recognize that that doesn't look like just one thing is incredibly important for our civic engagement in the United States and in the world.
Oh, beautiful. You stated that. I don't even want to add anything else. That took my breath away. Okay, well, with that being said, I know you guys had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier in the day when we did our sound check. So you guys went ahead and pre-recorded your set, which we really appreciate. So we're just going to go ahead and go on into that set and listen to your beautiful music. And yeah, so we'll be right back after your beautiful set.
Thank you so much.
Hey, there are so many things I've been wanting to say to you. And there's nowhere for you to run to.
Nowhere to run.
And no way for me to hide.
Nowhere to hide.
Hey, there's so many things I've been wanting to say to you. And there's nowhere for you to run to.
Nowhere to run.
No way for me to hide.
Welcome to the great unknown, unseen world. There's a storm coming. Who you following? No shortcuts, I take the long road. Footsteps in the dark, revelation shine bright. I'm an outlaw, fight back with music and light, but don't panic. Pick a side, choose wisely. Stay focused, connected, and healthy. Slow down, learn to control your energy. Stay away from the fire and grow gardens all around you for protection. We've been told every day's like this. We've been told every day's like this. We all know that every day's like this, full of truths and secrets, element of wickedness. While we here, remember that you're amazing, capable of becoming the world's greatest. I'm serious, answer your call, listen and accept this awakening.
Hey, there's so many things I've been wanting to say to you. And there's nowhere for you to run to. No way for me to hide. Hey, there's so many things I've been wanting to say to you. And there's nowhere for you to run to. No way for me to hide. No way to run,
Nowhere to run,
no way to hide.
nowhere to hide.
Me and you won't get away from the truth this time. No way to run,
Nowhere to run,
no way to hide.
nowhere to hide.
Me and you won't get away from the truth this time. Hey.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Thank you for rocking with us. We are the Reminders. If you're just tuning in, we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Hope you're feeling good.
All right now.
Let's get into it.
All right now.
Feel free to
Hey.
clap along, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
And it go, a little something like dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you, but
Waiting on.
I'm giving up the ghost and
Moving on.
dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you, but
Waiting on.
I'm giving up the ghost and
Moving on.
dust and bones. Ha, dearly beloved, we gathered here today to lay to rest all the mess standing in our way, to bury all the ghosts, all the skeletons and demons, all the weaknesses that keep us from achieving better things. Set an intention to
Give more need love.
and make a way for your blessings, more freedom, less stress. Stop thinking about everyone else and underestimating yourself.
That's right.
Take all of your doubt, all your guilt and depression, all you're looking for validation in people and possessions. Take all of your hurt and all of your fear, bury all of that right here. Dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you, but
Way too long.
I'm giving up the ghost and
Moving on.
dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you,
Way too long.
but I'm giving up the ghost and dust and bones. Hey,
Quit stressing, overthinking, overworking.
hey.
Clear your mind from anything that's toxic. Time to face your fears, never revisit the bitterness, the anger, the grudges you went on to. You gotta leave it all behind. Like a little pine box, bury the hatch. You get planted, solid as a rock. You will grow like a tree when you let it all go and feel free. Get excited about your future. Keep on digging deeper to reach the highest potential. Become monumental. It was I inside, now I'm truly satisfied. I inside, now I'm truly satisfied. Check.
Dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you, but
Way too long.
giving up the ghost and
Moving on.
dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
Oh, what a feeling. Now that I can see that I got love for something, yeah, but it ain't got love for me. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, what a feeling. Now that I can see that I got love for something, yeah, but it ain't
got love for me.
nah, nah, nah. Say hey,
Hey,
say hey,
hey,
say yeah, yeah, say yeah, yeah, say hey, hey, hey,
hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey,
hey,
yeah, yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Il
yeah.
est temps de tout changer.
Enterrer le passé, où les photos vont nous tirer dans le vent. Shake it, shake it, shake
Il
it.
est temps de tout changer.
Alright,
Le passé.
sound good.
Photos vont nous tirer dans le
Yeah. I'ma dig down, down, down 10 feet. Hey, hey.
30 feet.
Bury all those things grab a hold of me.
10 feet. 20 feet.
Hey.
30 feet.
Oh, what a feeling. Now that I can see that I got love for something, yeah. It ain't got love for me now. Oh, what a feeling. Now that I can see that I got love for something, yeah.
But it ain't got love for me.
Nah, nah, nah. Oh,
Let it all go. Agent Black said,
yeah, yeah.
what we talking about?
Dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
been holding on to you.
Way too long.
I'm giving up the ghost.
Moving on.
Dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you,
Way
but
too long.
giving up the ghost.
Moving on.
Dust and bones,
Dust and bones.
dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you,
Way
but
too long.
giving up the ghost.
Moving on.
Dust and bones.
Dust and
One more time,
bones.
say dust and bones.
Dust and bones.
I'm holding on to you,
Way
but
too long.
I'm giving, 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 giving.
Just having a good time over here. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for your patience. We are the reminders. Asia Black, Big Samir. Back to some acoustic vibes.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
guys are feeling good out there. Every breath I breathe, every word I speak, every note I sing is a prayer for you and a prayer for me to be strong enough to live for both of us. Though you're gone, you're so alive in me. In my dreams, I get to see you and touch you and hold you and love you, but never long enough. I love every moment I had with you. I am hurting because I miss you all the time. I will never forget you. This is a message I send you from my heart. They say nothing lasts forever, forever, forever. They say nothing lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
I don't care what they say. I will love you for forever, forever, forever. I will love you for forever. Love can last forever.
Wish that I could tell you how I live by
the examples you say.
Respect the plan of the Creator.
I won't ever forget
all the love and strength you've
given me.
I pass it on and pray often.
Waiting for our reunion.
I'm thankful for the blessings and the lessons
In this lifetime,
Cherish the memories
you left behind.
My heart is broken, can't believe that was our
Final goodbye.
I try to smile, but sometimes I cry.
I love every moment I had with you, but I am hurting because I miss you all the time. I will never forget you. This is a message that I send you from my heart. And they say nothing lasts forever, forever, forever. And they say nothing lasts forever.
Nothing lasts forever.
I don't care what they say. I will love you for forever, forever, forever. I will love you for forever. Love can last forever. And I will always love you.
And I will raise you up.
And I will raise you up.
And I will always love you.
And I will always love you.
And I will raise you up.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Let's take them home.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
1, 2. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I came from the land of the mountains where rivers run and flowers smile. Mother Moon kissed me every night. Now I'm living in a land of luxury where stars leave the sky to walk the streets, and I wonder why my heart is steeped in shadow. Oh, I know a lonely, deep and cold. It makes me want to go. Oh, I know a lonely, deep and cold. It makes me want to go. I just wanna go, so I beat my drum till morning comes. Then again until I set the sun. I sing my sacred song as a message on the way to tell my kin I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Cracks in my heart, crown on my head. Watch the porn, I'm as good as dead. If I got no one close enough to see, I can't see past the end of my reach. The ones I love that I can't touch, too far away to hear them pray for me. Oh, I know a lonely, deep and cold. It makes me want to go. Oh, I know a lonely, deep and cold. That makes me want to go.
I've been gone so long, finally on my way. Countdown, warm welcome, celebration day. I carry wisdom in my scars and bitter marks of what I've been through. A blackbird rebirth, flying back to you. Salt of the earth, I was caught up in the whirlwind. Wrestling for heaven, trying not to let the world win. Miraculous escape, great shape, divine mercy. Purify my soul, stay faithful on the journey.
So I beat my drum till morning comes. Then again until I set the sun. I sing my sacred song as a message on the wind to tell my kin I'm coming home.
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 That's where we are now.
I'm coming home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
coming home. And I have been away for so long. I have been so brave, I've been so strong. I've been all around the world. In the time I've been gone,
But
now I finally come back to the place where I belong. Thank you so much for having us,
Yes,
Kennedy
yes.
Center.
We
We are the
appreciate you.
Reminders. I'm Asia Black. This
Big
is Big Samir.
Samir.
Sending big love to everyone watching. Big love out to the world.
Right here from Colorado to the rest of the world.
Indeed, we're sending you all that love.
Blessed love, peace.
Peace.
Wow, guys. chills. Like this, I feel so blessed to literally have front row seat like everyone else at home. It was such an amazing performance.
Oh, mashallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like there was so much just joy and soul in every word that just came out of you guys, and the music. It was like upbeat and just joyful, and touched my heart. So that was beautiful. Honestly.
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
I literally was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, I think I just found my most favorite new artist for this. I'm literally thinking, okay, I'm already plugging these songs in my head for where and when I want to play them. So thank you.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
great. Thank you.
I want to ask you guys, we have a few minutes, and I want to give you the floor and just have you speak a little bit more, because you're just bringing so much life to this conversation. Being that you are married and having your partnership, has that influenced your music in any way? Your partnership in marriage, how has that influenced your music, would you say?
It definitely has, because, both of us are people that, the thing that drew us both to Islam in the first place is just the fact that you have to be so aware of your intention all the time. And a lot of the times with both of us, especially being in it together when we're making music, we're incredibly intentional. We even have a prayer before we perform that whatever goodness that comes from the music, we know that we're just a vessel. We're just delivering something that came through us for somebody else. And we try to always be aware of that intention and wrap the package as beautifully as we can, because, we're not the gift. We're just people who have been given an opportunity to use their talents to deliver a gift, and I think the fact that we're living the same life and experiencing
Yeah.
the same things allows us to
Sure.
keep our intentions aligned when it comes to, we're not so much, when we make music, we don't want people to become big fans of us or think that we're great. We kind of want them to feel better about themselves and feel like they're capable, and that they're, regardless of what's happening to them, that they have an opportunity for goodness and greatness. And our music is more to make other people feel a certain way about themselves than it is to make them feel a way about us.
I feel that. I appreciate that, because it is empowering. Just listening to music stirs something up, and it lifts your spirit up. And what you said about intention, it just touched my heart, because that's exactly what I do. Before I write a piece, before I share anything, especially on social media, my intentions, this is my main goal in life, is before I do anything, before I say anything, before I go anywhere, to make sure that I'm putting my intentions in check.
Right. And if you're aware of and you reconcile yourself with your intentions, and you can understand the results, it's not about the results. You have an intention. And when something happens, you understand the way it played out. It's almost like a scientific process. Like, I mean to do this thing, and this was the result. I understand the results because I know what it is I was trying to do.
Exactly. And also, just, you're kind of putting your ego to the side.
Right.
And my husband and I are always saying that ego really represents, represents edging God out. So
Right.
you step aside from your ego and you make sure your intentions are in order, and everything else falls in place. So thank you guys so much for your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
It's our
having us.
pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for being with us tonight. And this is just the beginning of my journey of just falling in love with your music. So thank you.
Thank you.
So lastly, we were to have Madame Gandhi with us tonight, and unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts, she won't be joining us. And before we say our goodbyes, is there anything else that you guys wanted to share? Or
one thing I wanted to say is, if Madame Gandhi couldn't be here today, it's because she's spreading some goodness and some high positive vibes somewhere else to somebody who needs it. So in the times when we do get to experience her, even if it's not tonight, people should still look up her story and her intentions and her music and the way she's bringing goodness into the world. And even though she had the intention to be here, like we said, the intention is when you do all you can do, and then sometimes Allah has the rest, and it doesn't pan out the way you think, but we're glad to have been invited. I know she was glad to be invited.
Sure.
And Raef, it was really nice to see your set and be able to witness your art as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Ascia. You were an amazing host, by the way, and that plant is looking healthy. I'm gonna need them gardening tips.
Well, I'm gonna need to know where you got your hat from, because I've been admiring it the whole time. I'll DM you on Instagram.
Okay.
Thank you guys again. So we're just going to go ahead and close out the show. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And we'd like to sincerely thank the Kennedy Center for this beautiful collaboration. And we want to thank you for joining us in imagining new civic futures where American Muslims and all people can live free from hate and discrimination. And again, this concert launches the American Muslim Futures Project, a collaboration between the civil rights organization Muslim Advocates and Shangri-La Museum of Islamic Art, Culture, and Design. Visit www.americanmuslimfutures.com for more information. And I would love to connect with more of you on my social media platforms. You can find me at I am Ascia, and hope to continue conversations thereon. So thank you again for your time, and have a good night.